Today we'll preview the Week 3 Monday Night Football matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Two Super Bowl winning head coaches, Andy Reid versus John Harbaugh. Two young, exciting, elite quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes versus Lamar Jackson. Should be a very exciting football game. This is just a good play concept and good execution by the Ravens and Lamar Jackson on a 3rd and 9 halfway through the first quarter versus the Texans. They're lined up in an empty set, 3-by-2 shotgun alignment. And what you're going to do is you're going to get a blitz off their right side. As we'll see right here, they're going to blitz off the right side. The Ravens are going to run the inside receiver to the two receiver side through the seam. And what that's going to do is this defender has to carry him through the seam in their cover 3 zone dog concept. And that's going to allow this number 3 receiver who's running a deep over to run over into that void that's cleaned out by this seam route, and there should be a wide open hole to throw the ball into. Ball snapped, and there's the defender running through the seam. There's the hole, and there's the deep over coming right into that hole versus the cover 3 zone dog concept. He had open here, open here, open here, decides to throw to the over route. Nice catch, turn up field, good play early in the game. Same drive, still in the first quarter, 5:19 left. It's 1st and 10, ball in the plus 43. This shows not only the athleticism of Lamar Jackson, but creative play design and play calling by the offensive coordinator, Greg Roman. Getting Jackson on the edge to run the ball. We'll look at it from the back end. All they're doing here is they're going to motion this receiver across the formation and release him outside. They're just blocked back by the offensive line. They're going to pull the fullback lined up in the backfield for this man. They're going to solidify 55 with the uncovered tackle. They're not going to block 59. So Jackson's going to turn. He's going to put the ball in the stomach of the running back and read this defensive end. If he closes down on the run up the middle, he's going to pull it, get outside with a lead blocker in front of him. Again, if he feathers, then he'll just hand it off. They got a hat for a hat, and he'll be neutralized. Yeah, there it is. He was reading 59, the defensive end. 59 stepped down to the ball carrier or to the running back. Jackson pulled it. He's got the advantage. He's got the edge. He's out and around. Got a lead blocker in front of him. Nice game. Nice play. Texans have the ball now. They're down 10-0. Second quarter, 10:44 left. 1st and 10. Ball in the 48. This is just a very good play call to attack the defense of the Baltimore Ravens. They'll motion the tight end across to now a 3-by-1 set with a nub tight end to this side. The Ravens are going to run what we call quarter half. They're playing the half safety to the nub tight end side. They're playing quarters to the slot side. The Texans are just going to run a hard play action to the nub tight end, and what that does is that draws this safety up to try to get involved in run support. And when he steps up and gets down into the box and he pulls the play, quarterback pulls the play action, this number 2 receiver is going to run up on this safety, cross his face to this opening right here that's voided when this safety steps up for the run. There's the hard play action. There's the safety way down in here. There's a lot of space out there. You got the number 2 receiver. He's only about 4 yards down the field, but he's going to walk up on the safety and cross his face. And there he is. This safety's trying to get back into it, but he's too late. The receiver crossed the face of the near safety. Ball's put out there. Nice catch. Gets the ball down to the 10-yard line. This is another 3rd and 9 call for the Ravens. It's a good concept to attack the Texans' cover 3 defense. They're going to motion the receiver across. They're going to form a 3-by-1 set, the one receiver to the top of the screen. The Texans are going to show blitz up inside here, but they're going to run people out. They're going to end up playing 3 high and 4 underneath with this safety fitting into the box. And then all the Ravens are going to do is they're going to send the 2 interior receivers, number 2 and number 3, down through the seams, and that's going to draw the safety and the corner out of coverage. They're going to bring the single receiver across underneath. That's going to track the underneath coverage. And the outside receiver is going to push up to about 15, 16 yards and run an in route. And there should be a nice hole right here vacated by these 2 seam routes going vertical and the shallow cross attracting the underneath coverage. There's the snap. Again, these 2 verticals, they're going to gobble up the corner and the safety. Here's the underneath route that's going to draw the underneath coverage. And then there's the hole wide open right there. Nice throw, great catch, turn up field, nice gain. Okay, here we go. It's 23-10. Ravens are leading late in the third quarter. Texans are trying to get back into it. It's a 3rd and 15, ball on the 45. This is a similar play concept that we showed before, but now they're going to run it versus man coverage. The Ravens are going to run man across the board. They're going to blitz. They're going to rush 5. They're going to blitz a linebacker and rush the 4 down linemen. And the Texans are just going to run a traditional man beater. They're going to take this number 3 receiver versus single high coverage and run him through what we call a race route. Push up to about 15 to 18 yards. He's going to take it high. This single receiver on the backside, he's going to run up and run a 7 route to take his coverage to the sideline. You got in breakers on the top of the screen, but this is just a one-on-one matchup. The number 3 receiver versus the man over him, trying to neutralize this safety. He's just going to run to the open space. Quarterback's going to put it out there. There it is. He's got a step on his defender. The safety's out of it. There's a lot of space over here in this part of the field. The ball's thrown. Go and make the catch. Nice catch. Big play. Trying to get back in the game. Here we go. Fourth quarter. Ravens up by 10. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 39-yard line. This is just a very good 1st and 10 call. A lot of new types of concepts in the NFL. This is just a basic RPO. What they're going to do is they're going to show a strong side run. Everybody on the offensive line is going to reach their play side gap. Jackson's going to stick the ball in the belly of the back, but he's going to read this linebacker right here. If the linebacker steps up to play the run, he's going to pull it and throw to this inside receiver on a slant route as he crosses the face of this defender. If this linebacker plays it soft, closing the hole to the slant route, they're going to hand the ball to the back because there'll be one defender short defending the run because he's out underneath this pass. So he's just going to read this linebacker and make the decision, run or pass. Sticks it in there. Yeah, the defender stepped with the run. He pulled it, and now if this receiver can cross face into this hole, it should be a nice play. The ball's delivered, catch, turn up field, nice gain, nice execution. Same drive, fourth quarter. It's 4th and 1. They're still up by 10. This is just a really good creative play call, which is successful and breaks the game wide open. Like a snap to the quarterback. He hits it up in there, takes it the distance into the end zone to get a 17-point lead. But we'll look at the back end, and we'll notice that we got a running back right here, Ingram. We got 2 extra offensive linemen playing tight ends right here, and all they're going to do is do a direct snap to the back, and they're going to block down across the board. You got a double team block between the tight end and this extra offensive tackle. They're going to double team this defensive end who shifts over into this gap, and they're going to work up, and this is going to be the touchdown ceiling block. when this tackle comes off on this linebacker, it seals everything. You got the back kicking out the end man on the line of scrimmage. There's a nice hole right up in there for a big gain. Ball snapped, hits it up in there, and there it is. Nice crease, hits it hard, touchdown. Your Texans are driving. They're trying to stay in the game. They're down by 17 points. This is just a really good pass route by the Texans receiver. Again, the Ravens like to play a lot of man-to-man coverage, so you got to do man-to-man beater routes. And what they got going here is it's a 3-by-1 set. 3 receivers to the lower part of the screen. Got single receiver to the top. He's going to run an in route. The outside receiver to the 3-man side is running a big post versus man coverage. He's going to take that safety out of it. This number 2 receiver, he's going to inside release. He's going to push up like he's running the deep over, get his man to overplay that route, and then cross back his face to this opening right here. There should be a nice void right here if he's able to cross back over to that opening. The ball snapped, and then there it is. He's pushing for the deep over. He gets his defender to overplay the deep over as he's working his way out. This receiver is taking his man out of this area. There should be a wide open hole right here around the 30-yard line. The ball's thrown. Nice catch. Turn up the field. Nice gain. The Texans have driven down in there on the fringe of the red zone, plus 22-yard line. It is 3rd and 11. The Ravens have a gotta-have-it attitude right here. They're going to try to knock them out of field goal range right here. What they're going to do is they're going to bring a blitz, a 6-man pressure versus an empty set, no backs in the backfield. So they're bringing 6. They only have 5 to block, so they should be playing 0 coverage on the back end, which means man-to-man across the board with no safety in the middle of the field. Guy comes free, gets the sack. Here it is. Again, they're going to be playing man-to-man. This middle safety right here, he's going to drop down and cover this tight end in man-to-man. They're bringing 6. So we got defensive end coming off the edge. We got this safety up in the A-gap. He's going to rush. We got the nose rushing. We got the defensive end rushing. We got this outside linebacker rushing. And this linebacker, he's going to step up. And he's going to loop all the way around. And you're going to have 2 free hitters coming off the edge. And there it is. Nice sack. Good loss on 3rd down. Ravens have the ball. They're up by 14. 5:25 left in the 4th quarter. They're in their 4-minute offense, which means they're going to run the ball. They're going to try to get first downs. This is just a nice executed running play. It shows what they're capable of doing when they got to have it versus a team that's geared up to stopping the run. We'll look at it from the back end. And all this is going to be, they're going to motion the tight end. He starts in the backfield, up on the line of scrimmage. They're going to be in a strong backfield set with 2 tight ends. You got a cut down receiver right here to the right side. Again, he sits down, and this is what they're just going to run traditional power. The tight end's going to knock the defensive end off the ball. You got a double team on the 3 technique back to this linebacker. The center's blocking back. The tackle's blocking on. They're going to pull the backside guard off this double team block for this linebacker. The fullback's going to work his way either inside or outside this tight end up to this strong safety who's down in the box. They're going to leave this linebacker unblocked. This receiver is going to come down. He's going to end up blocking the corner. There will be a nice hole right up in there because they do a nice job on the double team block. The tight end does a nice job washing his guy down. And there's the crease. Nice gain in the 4-minute offense. We'll take a look at Kansas City now in their game versus the Chargers last week. Here they are on defense. And again, when we talked about, 3rd down, ball around the 20-yard line on the fringe, The Chargers are lined up in an empty set in the gun. They're going to bring pressure here. They're going to bring 6 men, no free safety in the middle of the field, man across the board. This is a nice play concept that the Chargers dial up versus this man-to-man coverage. What they're going to do is they're going to motion the back all the way across into a stack alignment with this receiver right here. His guy's going to run with him. And at the snap of the ball, this receiver is going to inside release and go vertical up the seam. And as he's going up the seam, he's going to try to pick this defender who's running with the back in motion. The back's going to come right off his hip and go right up the sidelines, the bottom edge of the numbers, and the ball is going to be thrown almost like a back shoulder throw to the open receiver. So here's the motion across. Again, it's man coverage, 0, no free safety in the middle of the field. Again, this receiver is releasing. He's going to try to pick this defender as this back comes off his hip and tries to get down the field. Okay, it forces this release forces this defender over the top. The quarterback throws more of a back shoulder throw to the back in motion. He makes the nice catch, gets it down to about the 3-yard line. All right, Chiefs ball, second quarter. They're down by 7. It's 3rd and 7. And Patrick Mahomes can really throw the football, but he's also a very athletic guy. And this shows what can happen if a defense gets too heavy covering the pass. What the Chiefs are going to run, they're going verticals down by the 3 receivers here. They're going to run this tight end up. He's going to run like an in route. What happens is the Chargers rush 4. They have 7 in coverage, but they get outside of their pass rush lanes. They get too many guys rushing up the field. There's a gigantic hole in the line. So Mahomes drops back, looks down the field. Nobody's open. He pulls it down, hits the seam, and gets a nice gain. There's the opening. He's outside in his pass rush lane. He's outside. The defensive end's outside. The tackle's outside. He's getting double teamed. There's a nice running lane here. You got a lot of the defenders who are sinking with the verticals here. There's a lot of space to run. Mahomes sees it. He steps up. He hits it. He makes one guy miss, gets the first down, gets the ball into positive territory. Nice play. Same drive. The Chiefs are driving. They got the ball on the 10-yard line going in. This is just a nice play concept in the red zone, a nice red zone pass play versus cover 3. What they're going to do is they're going to motion the tight end across the ball. He's going to motion across the ball. You got the Chargers. They're going to be playing a cover 3 concept. So when he comes across the ball, they have a quasi-bunch type of an alignment with a cut-down split by this receiver. He's going to push up, and he's going to run to the middle of the field. This defender, this corner, he's responsible for the outside third of the field. But when he sees this receiver push up the field and run this skinny post, he gets lured in by that. They'll send the back into the flat, so this flat defender is going to run with him, and then they're going to slip. The Chiefs are going to slip Kelsey right off of this receiver's outside hip. He's going to push up, and he's going to break to the corner. And there should be a nice hole up here voided by this corner running with this skinny post and this flat defender running with the flat. Motions across. The ball snapped. And then there's the corner getting gobbled up by this receiver right here running across his face. The flat defender is playing the back in the flat, and there's a nice hole right in here. Ball's thrown, corner of the end zone, nice catch, nice throw, touchdown. Here we go, second quarter, it's 7-6, Chargers are leading. They have the ball on the plus 14 going in. It is 3rd down. This is just a good way to attack cover 3 down on the red zone. The Chiefs are going to play cover 3. It starts off in a 2-by-2. The Chargers are going to motion the receiver across to get to a 3-by-1. They stay with the cover 3 concept. They're going to man the backside now. You got 4 defenders underneath. You got 3 in the back end. And what they're going to do is they're going to run 3 verticals right at the 2 deep defenders on this side. The inside receiver, He's going to control the middle safety, and you got two vertical receivers running down versus this corner. He's got to split the difference. If there's nobody attacking this man in the flat, he's got to sink. He doesn't get a lot of depth. It puts this corner in a bind. He squeezes the inside seam too much, and this outside man is wide open for a catch. Snap of the ball. Again, this defender has to sink more. He's showing his presence to this corner. The corner sinks with the inside seam, and this allows this receiver to come wide open down the rail. The ball's thrown. Nice catch. Touchdown. Chargers have the ball in the third quarter. It's 10:20 left. It's 2nd and 24. Ball in the -35. Chargers are leading 14-6. This is it's one of the oldest plays in football. It's called trap pass. The Chiefs are going to be playing cover 2. So you got half safety. The corners are rolled up. You got 3 underneath defenders inside. And what they're going to do is the Chargers are going to run verticals down the field, but they're going to show a trap action. The quarterback's going to take the snap. They're going to fake an underneath handoff. They're going to pull the backside guard with the sole intent on drawing these linebackers up to play the trap run, and that's going to create space for this tight end to slip behind them. The safety's going to get vertical because you got a vertical receiver going up the rail, so he's going to get some depth. There should be a nice hole right in there. There's the play fake, and there's the linebacker stepping up. There's the depth of the safety. There's a nice 10-yard window right in there. Quarterback, after the fake, is already set up to throw. The ball's delivered, caught, hit. Nice gain. Here we go. Chiefs are down 17-6 in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 48. They're driving. They're trying to get back in the game. This just shows the athletic ability, the arm talent of Patrick Mahomes. What you got here is the Chargers are showing a 3 shell, but they're going to end up running out into cover 2. The half safeties, corners rolled up, 3 underneath defenders. There it is. They're going to run out. This safety's going to run out. This safety's going to play a half. You got the inside receivers running corner routes. You got this outside receiver taking 1 step and coming underneath. You got Kelsey running a deep hook about 12 yards. You got the back in the flat. Mahomes is going to get flushed. He's going to scramble, and Kelsey does a nice job finding a window for him to throw the ball into for a completion. So the ball snapped. Again, Mahomes escapes the pocket, and then here's Kelsey. He's essentially behind this defender, but he slides into the opening. Mahomes hits him on the run. Great throw on the run. Nice catch. First down. Okay, here we go. It's the fourth quarter. The Chiefs are driving again. They're down by 8, 17-9. Ball on their own 46. It's 2nd and 8. This just shows not only the athletic ability and the arm talent of Patrick Mahomes, but the pure speed by Tyreek Hill. What they're going to do is it's man coverage across the board. There is a hole player in the middle. There will be a middle safety. And what they're going to do is they have Kelsey at the top of the screen running an in route, and they're going to fake an underneath handoff to the back. Mahomes is going to put the ball in there. He's going to come out on the edge. The outside receiver is going to run up and run a curl route. They got Tyreek Hill inside. He's going to push up. He's going to run at this safety and then take a really high angle. Mahomes is going to get outside the pocket, throw the ball on the run. Hill's going to run by everybody, go run that ball down, and make a great catch. Okay, there's the fake. He's outside the pocket. And again, this defender has really good leverage on Hill, who's trying to run a high angle 7, but speed prevails in this case. He outruns him to the ball. Great throw, great catch, touchdown. Here we go. It's late in the fourth quarter, 20 seconds left. Ball's on the +27 for the Chiefs. They're down by 3, 20-17. This is just a really good play execution, very good play call. Tyreek Hill creates a lot of problems for the defense. So what the Chargers are running, they're running a traditional cover 3 deep defenders, 4 underneath defenders, but there's Hill, who's really good at, as we just showed, running this high angle 7. So they're going to have this defender, he's going to carry him through the seam. And what that does is that makes this flat area wide open. So they run Hill through this high angle 7 to take this defender with him. The outside receiver of the stack, he just runs up to 10 to 12 yards, breaks it out across this defender's face to the flat. Again, nice throw, nice catch. Sets up the game-tying field goal to take it into overtime. Again, there's the defender. He's playing deep. There's no one in the flat. Mahomes puts it out there on the break. Nice catch. Turn up. Get the ball out of bounds. Set up the game-tying field goal.